All right, thanks for watching. An I to the 1 versus 1 to the I. Is there a difference between them? Can we compare them? Watch this video and find out. Well, first of all, both of those are complex numbers, so it's pretty hard to compare them, so that's out of the question. But it turns out there's one fundamental difference. Namely, if you raise this complex number to this real power, you always get I. And that's without a question. So all the complex number people can agree on this. This one is slightly trickier. Because look, 1 to the I, well, on the one hand, it could equal to 1. Okay? On the other hand, remember 1 is e of 2 pi I. So if you raise it to the ith power, this becomes e to the 2 pi I times I, which is e to the minus 2 pi. But this is also e to the 4 pi I to the ith power, and that is e to the minus 4 pi. Or even worse, it could be e to the 2 pi m I to the ith power, and it's e to the minus 2 pi m. So this thing, when you raise a real number to a complex power, it could have multiple solutions. And in fact, this is what's called a multi-value root, or a multi-valued power, because this thing has, as I said, infinitely many values. It's just e to the minus 2 pi m, where m is an integer. However, because there's such a debate, and we would like this to be 1, there's something called the principal root, and it's basically whenever the argument is between 0 and 2 pi, so 0 including, 2 pi excluding, well, this 1, it corresponds to e to the 0I, and then e to the 0I, because the 0 is between 0 and 2 pi, we choose this one to be the principal root. For this thing, there's no problem at all, because I, you might object, well, isn't I e to the, let's say, 5 pi I? 5 pi over 2I. Well, if you raise it to the first power, it still becomes e to the 5 pi over 2I, which is still I. So even though I might have different expressions, in the end, we do get the same answer no matter what we pick. But for this one, we need to pick the principal one in order to get exactly one answer. And again, there are other fun videos like that, ln of I, I to the I, etc., where we get many interesting results. All right, I hope you like this. If you want to see more math, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.